Back wheel to the rail, to the platform. Let's hear it, everybody. Okay.
I'm Michael David with Eye on Sun Valley Sports, and it's my pleasure to be joined here at Ketchum Town Square by the mountain bike trial stuntman, Robbie Funder. Robbie, thanks for being with us.
Hey, Michael, thanks for having me.
So I've been watching what you do. I think you're almost like a mountain bike magician. Tell us a little bit about this sport and this activity.
Yeah, magician's a great way to put it. So it is kind of like magic on a mountain bike. So what I do is called trials riding. So it's all about getting up and over obstacles on our bike. It almost looks like parkour on two wheels, if you've ever seen that.
Sure, yeah.
So it's a lot of brake control, a lot of balance, and it really requires a lot of precision and a lot of years of practice.
I bet. So you've been probably riding a bike since you were a little kid, right?
Yeah. I took the training wheels off at 5 and then got into mountain biking at 14 years old, and I've been doing trials riding and mountain biking for about 20 years now.
Right. So you're a competitor in trial riding as well as a performer.
Yeah, I've been competing for about 18 years in national and regional events all over the country, and then doing professional performances, different action sports shows, and my own show for a while.
Very cool. So, but when did it kind of click with you? Like, hey, I can maybe do this as a job, as something I'm passionate about and I love.
Well, I think as you get a little older, you kind of got to find your priorities with that balance between hobbies and what you're doing for an actual living, and biking was just such a huge part of my life that I decided to just go all in and make this my profession and do shows full time.
Sure, and then there's an entrepreneurial part of that deal, obviously, right? You're yourself, you're a business, and how? So you travel around the country doing this stuff?
Yeah, so I travel mainly around the Mountain States region, all around the different states, doing different events ranging from county fairs to mountain bike festivals to school assemblies. And I also have some events out east as well, but I like to stay kind of targeted in the Mountain States.
Right. No, that's great. And we're here in Ketchum. This is your first time to Ketchum, Idaho. What do you think in the first few hours?
This is my first afternoon in Ketchum, and I love it. It's so beautiful out here. I love mountain towns like this where there's a big life, in a small town.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it just has a really good vibe.
Sure, and you're not just here just some random weekend to bring Robbie Funder in too. We got Outer Bike going on, and we got the NECA their convention. This is a bike friendly place, and I'm sure that's what you experience when you travel around.
Very bike friendly. Outer Bike's super cool. It's the greatest bike demo event in the U.S. So you can go there and test ride any of these mountain bikes if you get the full pass.
Sure,
and meet all the different vendors and meet different riders. It's a super fun time. They got shuttles going up and down.
No, it's great. We're excited to host Outer Bike this weekend. Now, I would imagine though, you can't demo one of these. Tell us a little bit about your bike.
Yeah, these bikes are very special here, so hopefully we can see it, but these bikes have really, really strong brakes, so the brakes are hydraulic. They got a really low frame, very specific geometry for the type of riding I do.
Sure.
And a really low seat and a really low gear ratio, so I can get a lot of torque really quickly.
Fantastic. Tell us a little bit about some of the tricks and the obstacles that in your show.
So in the show, I have different boxes set up of different heights with different platforms. I also have a lot of hand railings. So it takes a lot of precision riding. You got to stop with one wheel on the top of a handrail. Make sure your brakes are really strong for that. But first and foremost, I'm always wearing a helmet, gloves.
Sure.
You got to put in a lot of practice to do this stuff. So.
That's great. Got it. So it would be so awesome if we could get a little footage of you. But none of your obstacles are set up. Do you have? I mean, is there anything you could show us?
I do have one thought. I don't have any obstacles over here. But what if we kind of turned you into maybe a human obstacle and
me?
Yeah, did a little demo with you. Yeah,
I could trust you.
Do you trust me?
You've done this. You've done this before.
We haven't known each other that long, but I feel like if we
let's give it a go.
Right, let's give it a go. Cool. So we'll have you lay down right here.
Okay.
In a pencil shape, so you'll keep your legs and your arms nice and tight.
My body's not exactly a pencil shape.
Jumping into the pool like when you're a kid.
Okay. Oh, right. So to minimize it. Okay, is this good?
So the first thing we'll do, I'll kind of roll up here, get my brakes tested out.
Ooh.
We'll stop right next to you. So this is called a track stand, and then what we'll do is I'll just get my wheel right over you here, and we'll move up nice and close. If you could just give my bike a quick check over while you're down there.
Looks good from down here.
How are my cranks looking?
Your cranks look good?
All right,
you might need a new pair of shoes.
Whoa! Now let's do one more thing. If you could just check the tread on my front tire.
Tread looks good. Yeah, real good.
All right.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Michael.
Wow, that was I didn't doubt
That
you
was
for
awesome.
a second.
You didn't flinch at all, so
No.
that's a big win.
That's great. Well, you're going to
Yeah.
be out here performing for everyone, and it's
Yeah.
so wonderful to have you here. Learn a little bit about it, and we'll
Yeah.
be following you around the country. My guest has been Robbie Funder, the mountain bike magician. I'm Michael David with High on Sun Valley Sports, keeping my eye on Wood River Valley sports for you.